Greetings, Femi. I am Richard, coming to you today, being Wednesday, April the 30th. And yes, thank you all for the beautiful comments on my recent video I had published yesterday on the fall of false kings. I see that it was very much appreciated. So that brings me great joy because, well, this is what I want to do, right? Give hope. I felt the wave yesterday of confusion and despair for many. And so that's what I'm going to do from now on, right? Well, I kind of already did. But with these new days, these new moments, these new declarations I do onto myself and my higher self to be more of service, it's like really tap into the energies and see what I can find where hope is needed. Like, I really like this way because, like I've been here for a little over a year, growing this beautiful Femi, this channel with all of you. And, like I grow as well, right? So I really like the direction where I'm going. So first and foremost, I got a beautiful gift yesterday. And it came with no name, almost like a secret admirer but you had my address, so yeah, I'm not too sure how it came, but oh my Femi, look at it. It is a beautiful Black Panther. I'm not sure if it's like onyx. I'm not sure if it is, what else do we have? We have onyx. It would not be black tourmaline, but anyways, it is so beautiful and I love it so much. I tap into the energy, you feel feminine, and it almost feels like maybe one of my videos, inspired you, and when you woke up, you just saw like the vision of the Black Panther. This is how I'm tapping into, because I try to tap in, where do you come from? Well, there we go. And he has a name, and his name is Loverino. Yes. So I love my Loverino. So thank you so very much. Mwah! I will keep him here on my desk of tarot cards and gifts. I mean, my cats have no more room to eat. It is so fun. So thank you very, very much for my Black Panther, Loverino. So this morning, between clients, because today I was doing hair and Zooms, getting ready for a few more Zooms this afternoon, and I've tapped into the energy. So, I go within, find my inner flame and what is going on. And today is a funny day, so I don't know about you guys, but I feel like a bit anxious. I had a problem with anxiety this morning, and I'm not an anxious person by nature. So, I'm tapping into something here. All right, so I go and I look deeper. What do I see? I see, and my beloved sister, Honey Golden, speaks of this often recently, but this is exactly what I saw, like the departure of many in these days, now, times and moments. Everyone that we know is probably like, there's departures. All right, so what is going on with this? So we know, we've been talking about this for a long time, that we are crossing into a golden era. But there is more to this. There is more to this. And lately, okay, because originally, Femi, I keep seeing the fours all the time. So 444, 144, 441, 1144. That's always been like what we call angel numbers, for lack of better wordage. But lately, for the last week, it's been the fives. I'm seeing everywhere the fives. 555, 55. It's the fives are everywhere. So I'm tapping deeper into this, and oh yes, May 5th. So that will be like the fifth day of the fifth month of 2025. So there is something happening here with that date. So what am I tapping into with this slight anxiety? It's got nothing to do with the elections of yesterday. This is something new. It's something that's been around, and it feels like something is approaching, and it is around these dates. So what can I see with these dates? Okay, 555. There's more than numerology or astrology here. But I mean, we've been saying it. We've been already placed in fifth density for some time now. And I believe with this portal is we're actually crossing and anchoring into a fifth dimension. So density and dimension, because they are not the same. One is more of a frequency, and well, I think you all know what this is. So there is something really magical here. So now we got the departures, we got this date, we got fifth density, we got fifth dimension. And I went a little deeper still. Because a lot of you, my glorious Golden Femi members, have questions, about walk-ins. So what exactly would be a walk-in? We have a brief idea about this, but what I'd like to share, because I think there's going to be a lot more walkouts and walk-ins in the very near future around these dates. I see it. Now, what happens when someone has a walk-in that comes? What is very important to know, and listen to me, Femi, is that this, and I'm getting the flesh of the goose, this would have been like a contract made of love even before the body would have been present or created or, birthed. Comes a time where the body is still resilient, but the soul aspect has lived out what it needed to. It did its contract. It might be tired and exhausted, but the vessel is still strong. So an accord was done in the background long ago for specific times, this 555 portal. Like I did my job. I did what I was meant here to be. And maybe I was meant here to be just to uphold the vessel for your arrival. I mean, it's not black or white. I'm sure there is what's the word I'm looking at? Different category of possibilities, right? Possibilities could literally be endless. So this is what happened. One would depart and then the other one would come in. Now, this is very important. This is not possession. Okay, it is absolutely not what that is. It would be more of a form of, I want the right word. It is not a form of possession. It could be almost like, I can't find the word that I'm looking for. Not possession, but not a prediction, but like an accord. Okay, I can't find the word. I'm looping, and you know me, when I loop, I can do that forever. So, that's very important to know, right? Because, maybe there's something different in this person, right? Like, okay, is this a walk-in? Now, we've thought in the past, because I'm sure in the past it might have been very much that. Like, what kind of entity came? Did it push the other one out? And is it a negative entity? Well, this here is not the same thing because it is made of an accord of love. So, I think that's very important because with the passings, as Khani says, and I second this, it's not all about people leaving their vessel, like passing away and the vessel, no longer lives. I think there is a big place for walk-ins. And who are these walk-ins, right? Who are they ascended masters? I mean, it could be so much because right now it's all on a positive timeline. So it marks a really beautiful journey ahead. So I wanted to share that, right? Because, if you do recognize something maybe different, a different twinkle, it's going to be of a positive note. Keep in mind that the accord was made long ago. So, this is chosen, it's discussed, it's respected. No one's pushed out. And I think that's a beautiful thing, So without further ado, my Femi, I forgot to say cheers to you all, my Femi. I love you. Yum, yum, bubble gum. So without a further ado, okay, so today we want to go for my antique cards. Hi, Self, Oversoul, and Universe. Please tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know. With this intro that I just spoke of, with the passing of many and this portal 555, I feel it very much as like coming in or a mashup or a lockup, a grounding, an anchoring of both a fifth density to fifth dimension. So that marks something very, very special. Higher Self, Oversoul, and Universe, please tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know in this now. All right. One more shuffle, and we are ready. Let's cut, let's rock and roll. All right, what do we have? First in line. So this is all about reevaluating, watching everything that we've worked for, created, our life experience, what is under our belt, right? We've planted seeds, we watched them grow, and now we're reevaluating it with the Seven of Pineapples. After, see, the world, we've analyzed. Then, it's the end of a world for the rebirth of a new one with this major arcana, the world. Moving on, yes, happy life, happy family, lack of nothing with the Ten of Pentacles. So that goes very much at this first row, which talks of yesterday coming into the now moment of the subject, like accords that were done and experiences done, and it's the end for the rebirth in order to have like happy everything. In the now moment, yes, because something extremely, extremely grueling is coming to an end with the Ten of Wands, Femi. This is going uphill. It's been hard labor, but with tens being endings, we're ready to drop all the weight of the world from our shoulders. At the heartbeat, we have, the Magician, right? The manifester, as above, so below, as within, as without. The Magician is exactly just that. He can manipulate the elements. Then we have in regards to outer conflict, outer warring, where you cannot really build. For the future, we do have self-inflicted mental imprisonment. Okay, with the Eight of Swords. So that's very mental. Then we got a new day, a new dawn with the Page of Wands. High hopes, a new chapter, a lot of passion, integrity, and creativity with the fire elements. And then we end with the Sun, the happiest card of the tarot deck. And look at this child riding the dragon. This is a beautiful card to end such a reading. In the clarifiers, my family, we do have having the higher ground at war with the Seven of Wands. Then at the heartbeat, we got our creator. That is right there, loud, proud, online. And then we end with the Queen of Wands, the mystic of the tarot deck, the witch of the tarot, exactly what I am and what most of you are, right? Using your intuition, your psychic abilities, everything of that nature. And she is loving, she is independent, she's self-made, needing no one to lord over her. In my golden beauties, my golden beautiful family, what can be said? Give me my three, if that's what you want, three golden major arcanans. All right, let's see, let's cut, let's rock and roll. So the first one is healing, ongoing healing, the journey of healing down the road with the Temperance. Then we do have at the heartbeat, we got the High Priestess. So secrets of the universe, mystical secrets of the universe to be revealed. And then we end with taming the beast by the mouth with the Strength card. See, we got the infinity loop right there. So souls, they do not die. All right, and I bring this up again, for that walk out and walk in. The soul is eternal. Death is, it's not real. It doesn't exist. All right, so family, let's wrap this all up together. So in regards to, like all the people that are passing. Okay, that's a thing. That's a thing. Now we all know that's because we're going into a new restored Gaia. But there is more here, okay, with the 555. And what does it mean? And with walkouts and walk-ins. And to keep in mind that this is not possession. See, I didn't have the devil card or any of those creepy crawlies. No Hierophant are here. Like, these are quite positive cards. Let's go over it. I don't need my glasses. That's for my dragon cards. All right, so we've reevaluation, right? So looking at everything that we've planted, watching the seeds grow, spurt, and you're just like analyzing all your experiences, whether it be work or relationships, but you're looking at what's been built under your belt in a time where it's the end of the old for the rebirth of the new, and this is the world card, so we're talking about the world as it is. But look, it's all beautiful because it's going into that restored golden era, the 10 of pineapples. Happy family, happy life, happy everything, and lack of nothing. So it's a very good thing. And that was already started yesterday on the background, right? In the now moment. So I guess as we get towards May 5th, you know, a lot of grueling energy is going to be crashing down, the weight of the world from everyone's shoulders. We got the magician as the heartbeat, right? So the great manifester. Again, look, the infinity, there's 2 infinity loops here, that 8. Death is but an illusion. I tap into spirit like every day, all the time, you know, whether it be my father or whether I channel like, you know, like musicians that have passed or so it is only but an illusion. But look, you know, as above, so below, pointing up, a walk out, a walk in, continuing with the vessel through manipulating the elements. And because, you know, what are we like letting go of? Okay, what is this burden, this hard labor we're dropping? It's all that outer conflict that we cannot build upon. Everyone's really is stepping on their feet, but 5s are short-lived in tarot. So this is like, you know, like a lot of passing, you know, it's you know, a lot of outer conflict, but the burden is about to drop. Because a lot of people feel trapped in their bodies. So I think this is why I'm having the 8 of Swords right here for the future. This is it. A lot of souls feel trapped and compromised into their vessel. So that would explain, you know, also the walkouts and the walk-ins. Because maybe the vessel is still strong. Maybe it's still good. And as we're crossing, why not keep this vessel for a volunteer that's ready to come for this new era? You know, who are they? These star children, you know, they're coming with memories that are very much secretive, memories that are the high priestess that are coming. So this is glorious, you know, like I feel trapped. I done my mission. I did my contract. My vessel is still good. Here, buddy, this was the deal we made. I'm glad to go because I know I'm never going to be dead. And now you take over. And then that person comes in. A new day, a new dawn, high hopes, full of integrity, a new chapter beginning. And what is that chapter? The 9th last and final card. It's the sun, the golden era. I got the flesh of the goose all over. It is the most positive cards. The kid is riding the dragon, loving it. In the clarifying, so in all those subjects, it's in order to have the higher ground at warring here, highly backed and sponsored by our creator source. And then look, it's like all that intuition, all that magic, all that mystical, right, to bring us high independence. So we are in mystical times. Oh yes, there is no doubt about that. This is a great clarifier. Everything that is happening is to give us the higher ground at what we've been fighting for. Source is backing up, and all of our psychic abilities will be coming online. For the Goldens, I did have ongoing healing, so following the sunrise, healing, permanent healing. We got the secrets of the universe, the mystical that are coming out. Don't forget who I had at the heartbeat here, the magician. And then we end with gaining like so much strength. You know, like we've tamed everything by the mouth, the beast by the mouth. And again, the 8. So that is infinity. So those who walk out are still around. They're just rejuvenating. Maybe they'll decide to come back. It could be very well that, right? Because I think that everyone who is coming in the now moments, I don't see amnesia a thing anymore. So, you know, even a walk-in that would be coming, I see them coming with full memory. And I know it sounds grandiose, but this is what I'm tapping into. You know, this is who I am. So let's go grab Ariel today. Oh, I really love my loverino. Thank you so much. My admirer. And yeah, so all right, Ariel, are you online? Strong, powerful stallion. All right, so was I accurate with this reading today, like in regards to people that have been passing and that will keep on passing? So that's a yes, there is a reason for this. Now, the vessel is gonna stay. So we're talking about walkouts and walk ins because the vessel was still solid and very strong. It was an accord made long ago for these specific times. And why these times? Because we're now merging fifth density with fifth dimension, the sacred 555. It marks something very special. And now these walk-ins that will be coming, so we have an adult, so the soul walk out as the new one walks in. Do they come with amnesia? Yeah, see, I know it's going to go to a no, my beautiful Femi. So they come with remembrance. So these would be like Star Femi and, the new wave coming to restore. That word is strong in my head. I saw it 3 times in capital letters. Restore. Okay, so I want to add something that I did not ask in the cards. Glorious Ariel. Because I saw it in restore. So healing technology. Is this in the soon, like around, like, are we talking about years? See, we're changing gears, changing channels. See, it's not years, guys. So don't lose hope. There is much coming in. Everything has been preordained. It was always in the plan. We are entering something spectacular. And is that what I felt this morning, Ariel? That angst? Yeah, so I tapped into the collective. All right. So it's going to be a glorious new day, a new dawn, a new everything? Well, there you go, says Ariel. So thank you. There you go, my family. So I thought that was a beautiful message. And I hope I answered some questions in regards to this subject. And I only see like beautiful things. Again, keep in mind that if you do notice a difference with a loved one, whoever they are, it's a good thing. It's not like demonic possession. It was like sealed through love for a reason. And I love that. So I want you to be good. I want you to be great to yourselves. And I'll catch you all on the next read. Rock and roll. Ow! I love you back. Ciao.